Hey guys! I am officially a 17-year-old today. Oh yeah. All for the birthday wishes. Thank you all so much. Meanwhile, the children of Representative Portman and her husband speaking out for the first time, releasing a statement. Sophie and Colin writing, quote, "We are devastated and heartbroken." They go on to thank law enforcement for their heroic attempts to rescue our mom and dad. Oh yeah. Adding, our parents lived their lives with immense dedication to their fellow humans, and they say this tragedy must become a moment for us to come together. Maggie Vespa, NBC News, Elk River, Minnesota. Topping local headlines at Free Police in Charlottesville searching for a second suspect in a weekend shooting on the downtown. Yeah, I was eating a Chick-fil-A spicy chicken sandwich. Saturday morning. Investigators say the malicious wounding in firearms charges. They tell us this stems from a fight near a restaurant and bar on Main Street. The victim is a 30-year-old man, is expected to recover after being shot in the leg. Police have already arrested another man, 34-year-old Lorenzo McAllister. He's charged with reckless handling of a firearm, among other charges. So the JBC17 event is happening right now. Right now. Happening across the state. Most of the nominees slated to be at the top of the November ticket have already been picked, and Republicans aren't even having a statewide primary. But there are still final nominees for Lieutenant Governor and Attorney General on the Democratic side. The polls are open until 7 p.m., but anyone in line by then will be allowed to vote. Stay with 12 on your side tonight for the results once they start coming in. And a wild pony is rescued. Oh boy, 5 viewers. Imagine if it got to 17. It'll be intense. The fire company took her out of the wild, bandaged her leg, and introduced her to a mare that reportedly lost her own foal weeks ago. Volunteers say the two are now inseparable. With the help of a hey, happy JBC17 to you too. Look like Rumi's device is not connected. I'll say, we'll wait a moment. Lawyers for R. Kelly say he was hospitalized last week over after overdosing on medication given to him by prison staff. Illegal filing claims. Hey, what's up? So it's officially JBC17. Oh, okay. Special service held in Mother Emmanuel Church in Charleston, South Carolina. Happy JBC17 to you too. Shiny the star.
Happy JBC17. Happy birthday, hey.
Yeah.
From the South Carolina state capitol grounds. And U.S. stocks are falling and oil prices are rising. Again, as it appears Israel's conflict with Iran.
Oh yeah, I do have a JBC artwork.
Yeah.
Let me get it.
Thank you, Franklin. Now, despite interrupts, auto industry experts say car prices are holding steady, but that trend may not last long. Karen Capa is live in Washington for a look at what's driving those numbers. Hey, Karen. Hey there, Riley. A drop in auto sales dragged down overall retail sales last month. That's according to Commerce Department data that was released this morning. The sluggish demand may be helping to push down auto prices for now, but analysts say maybe not for long.
Oh, thank you.
Even with 25% tariffs on all imported cars and auto parts implemented by the Trump White House for the last 2 months, auto prices haven't skyrocketed the way expected.
About what will happen, what could happen, what should happen, but it's not materialized on dealers' lots because we still have billions of vehicles in inventory.
Consumer caution amid economic uncertainty could be keeping prices in neutral for now. Car buying research site Edmunds.com found the price paid for new cars in May dipped 0.2% on average compared to April. That's after auto sales climbed in March as some consumers sought to get ahead of tariffs. Commerce Department data show car and auto parts sales slipped 3.5% in May from
on happy anniversary.
Overall pullback in retail sales.
No. On happy birthday, MBS Spook 666. You are the worst user ever. Baby fans.
Show up.
But David,
continue, and that will, I think, over time, put upward pressure on prices. It will just take some months to come through, I think.
Ivan, director of insights at research site Edmunds.com, says automakers may wait until the new model year, typically early fall.
You don't expect to see price changes, especially when you go from 25 to 26. It kind of masks that a little bit.
That on the screen.
Back in March, that automakers had between
Hey, get off there! No! Unhappy birthday, NBS Spook 666. You are the worst user ever. And you're all grounded forever. Go home now before I do more troublemaking. Oh, whoa. Baby Fuzz, get over here right now. Hey, thank Baby you. Fuzz, did you just hack the billboard and yell unhappy birthday? Yup, he did. He did that a year ago.
Really start to ramp up as we head on into the weekend. 91 degrees on Saturday, and then potentially our first heat wave of the year, with temperatures climbing into the mid to upper 90s. It could even feel even warmer than that with the indices at the 105-degree mark or more. All the details and more on that first weather day coming up in a few minutes. Back to you, Ralph.
All right, thank you, Khalil. Still ahead, there's a new push to raise the federal minimum wage, and this effort is gaining support from the other side of the aisle. We'll tell you why some
No! Shut up! We don't care about TV Global.
We're breaking them down when you join us for First Look at 3 after this break.
Chill wine. No.
Legacy Week, July 13th through the 19th. Megan Wise is on your side.
Welcome back.
Hi, it's Veronica and Steve, and we are now in financial.
Oh, which Baby Fuzz was never a character in my world either.
Garnishment or just too much debt. Let us help you.
Financial freedom is only a call away. Call us at 804.
Not working well right now.
It's about time. I had a true partner in my health.
Dismissed as part of getting older.
My health insurance, same way.
What? It's your birthday. Your gift is bubblegum and watching NBC. What?
It's about time.
50% more time with my doctor.
So I can ask all my questions.
And get the answers I need to feel confident in my health care. I have a whole team of experts.
Let me get the art, or
Proactive approach.
To help me be my health care.
hopefully it doesn't.
And it's close to home. At Centerville, they take the time to know.
I never did a Baby Fuzz get sent away. I wish I do, but
Finally, a doctor and care team who are focused on what's
I'm sorry. Again.
For me,
Schedule a tour today. Centerville. It's about time.
I was
Veronica and Steve.
I'm going to make my part for you for stick around this JBC17.
repossession, garnishment,
Okay.
or just too much debt. Let us
I'm gonna
help
have
you.
to put
Financial freedom is only a call away. Call us at 804.
Duh.
Today.
I made the decision to be with you.
Sam and get for tomorrow. Okay. Well, since
Russian.
it's gonna be work.
Did you mean that not living in the moment? Why not live in the moment?
He's 39 and still act like a grown bud, like a childish bud.
Safety at parks in Chesterfield and concerns about a new seltzer drink now available in our area. Here's your first look at 3.
Handful of athletes in Richmond is spending more time to buy school. But Monday squashing around they turn into a tragedy. That's why we have an expert talk about
I'm Desiree Montier here in Chesterfield, and police tell me they are ramping up the schools at all county parks. This comes after
I don't know. Probably in the TCJ bloopers.
Now, police tell us historically they've had no issues at the parks, but right now they're working to increase security. We'll tell you how coming up next on Richmond 4. I'm Sarah Shackles in Richmond. They were looking at THC seltzers, the hemp-based beverages are gaining in popularity in kind of places years, Democrats have been leading efforts to raise the minimum wage. Now, one Republican senator from Missouri is crossing party lines and proposing to raise the federal minimum wage to $15 an hour. In today's Consumer Watch, Jen Sullivan looks at the pros and cons.
It hasn't been raised since 2009. This proposal would be more than double that rate. Several states have voted to raise their minimum wages. The highest minimum wage is in the District of Columbia at $17.50 an hour, followed by Washington State, $16.66 an hour, and California's minimum wage, $16.50 an hour. But many states just use the federal minimum wage as their own. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, that $7.25 in June of 2009 was equivalent to $10.81 in 2005 when you factor in inflation. And while inflation has cooled recently, according to a recent federal report, one financial expert responding to the latest consumer price index number said Americans still feel like the cost of living is high.
Most people are most likely not looking at a purely economic sentiment reading. They're taking the assessment of their whole picture.
Here's the concern of raising the federal minimum wage. A few years ago, when the Congressional Budget Office looked at what a similar hour increase would do to the economy, they found some low-wage workers could become jobless as business owners hire fewer workers due to rising labor costs. For Consumer Watch, I'm Jen Sullivan.
A live look clouds on this huge
Yeah.
day.
The 1979 logo is so much better.
And it looks like our storm chances Thursday are really going to ramp up and potentially severe.
Yeah, looking at potential scattered to strong severe storms on Thursday could impact any outdoor plans for Juneteenth, and that's why we have
Hey, Zap.
weather day. Meaning the main time frame for these storms will be from 4 o'clock to around 9 p.m. and the main threat will be damaging winds as well as some hail in the area. Now, looking ahead to Thursday, there's currently a level 2 out of 5 risk across the region, and that, of course, that is one of the reasons that we have labeled it as a first alert weather day. We're also going to be monitoring
No,
the skies this
both of you
afternoon
shut up.
for any potential severe storms. Pretty quiet across the region. We finally have seen the clouds lift out of the region after a past couple of days
God.
of dreary weather as well. So
Stupid peacock.
temperatures climbing into the 80s, but we're going to monitor these showers and storms. So I'd say the best chance of seeing a severe storm will be off towards the north and northwest of Richmond. Here's the hour-by-hour forecast. Seeing the chance of these storms move on into the region anywhere between about 4 o'clock to around 9 or so. We'll see the best chances of severe weather. Again, off towards the north and northwest, we'll see the best chances of thunderstorms. Pretty quiet as we head overnight. Likely going to see some fog develop, and on into Wednesday, mostly sunny to partly sunny skies.
I'm not happy about this.
On Wednesday,
Hey.
heading on into Thursday, beginning the day pretty quiet. But
That was Baby
rather hot,
Purple.
just as Wednesday will be. But heading on into the afternoon,
Cool.
we'll start to see those showers and storms moving on into the region, crossing I-95 at least 6:30 to 7 o'clock, and you'll likely want to start your outdoor activities early if you have any plans. But then heading on into the overnight hours.
Okay, folks, I gotta end the stream now. See you later.